Thank you, Malama. As you can tell, Malama is well engrossed in the background for this study, both through the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor studies. Her master's dissertation and subsequent research has come out of her master's research studying local Indigenous Pacifica entrepreneurs, and she has a particular interest in women entrepreneurs. Mellalieu also teaches operations management in our department. She studied that academically and has a prior business experience at Air New Zealand and other companies. So, in 2011, a project emerged within our department. And initially this said it was led by me, but it was really enabled by myself and my students. I had tasked my students to, as part of their teaching and learning about innovation and entrepreneurship, they were tasked to create a teaching and learning workshop and run it with a target group. And this particular group of my students ran it with a school in West Auckland. And then things happened. What happened was the headmaster noticed that the kids got rather engaged with the workshop that my students led, and then he asked the students and myself to do more. I want this happening in the school. And I felt a tug and said, okay, we'll do this. So we've been working with the school since 2011 to embed education for enterprise. I didn't know that term at the time. I needed Nick to introduce that to us, and I'll talk about Nick a bit later on. So he introduced this program, Education for Enterprise, which included parts of the Young Enterprise Scheme, which is organised by the Young Enterprise Trust. Nick's going to talk about that. Into this small, low decile West Auckland school. And our focus was really twofold. One, to reduce youth disadvantage through providing an alternative pathway to the pathways that the kids had traditionally been thinking of in terms of what school was about. And that was motivated by some very potent research by Boven, Harland and Grace, which we haven't got time to go into at the moment, but if you see the picture in the background, which is going to entice you, you'll find if you go to the website, you'll be able to get access to that wonderful diagram and that report. So let's hope this works. This is our first contact with the school.